Hello everyone, welcome to IEP English class. Okay, so this class is for students from room 3/6, 3/7, and 3/8. Okay, so we have here our first student for this afternoon. We have Natawat from 3/8. Hi. We have number 16 from 3/8. Hello, welcome. Kita, number 29, 3/7. Hello, welcome to our class. 3/6, number 5. Hi. Tanya Wong says hi, teacher. Hello to you. Number 45. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Kita. Good afternoon, number 36 from 3/8. Welcome to IEP English class. Oh, we have number 1 from 3/6. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, number 37. I'm sorry, good afternoon. Good afternoon, number 37. Good afternoon, number 25. Tamay from 3/8. We have number 13. Number 13 from room 6. Hello, good afternoon. Let's wait for others. Okay. Number 43. Number 43. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Peak. Hi. Okay, well, once again, welcome to IEP English class. Good afternoon, teacher. Pacharaon. Pacharaon. I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly. Tatar, hello. Johanna, hi Johanna, welcome to our English class. Pokan, hello, good afternoon. Shukon, good afternoon everyone. Yes, we have a lot of students from 3/8 today. 3/7, I can see a lot of students from 3/7 and 3/6 too. Good afternoon, teacher. Good afternoon, Zen. Okay, since it's afternoon, it's 1 in the afternoon. Make sure you will not fall asleep, okay? Do not fall asleep because we are going to learn about a lot of things today. We have Pachanan. Hello, Pachanan. Good afternoon. We have Kunchamon. Good afternoon. Who else is here? Archawan from 3/7. Hi. How are you? Pachanan says, how are you? I'm doing great and I'm feeling good. And I want to see you all at school. But yeah. Okay, how about you? How are you? How's everyone? Hello, Raimi. Raimi from 3/7. Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, number 36. Hi, good everyone. Okay, let's wait for other students. We have SK from 3/6. Pachana, Archawa. Who else is here? Kanasamon or Pat, number 33 from 3/7. Wow, there's a lot of students from 3/7 and 3/8. How about where are the other students from 3/6? We have me, number 20. Okay. So everyone, remember you can eat your snacks, you can drink water, you can have your milk with you so that you will not feel asleep. Okay, so in this week, you will have English class for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But last week, someone is asking for a game. Right? So for this week, we will have our game every Wednesday. Okay? Every Wednesday. The game day is every Wednesday or the third period of English. So we will have a lot of fun in that game. But for today, we are still going to learn. The teacher will still discuss. Okay? Teacher will have a lesson for today. We will just have a very short game. Who is here? Barami, number 36. Hello, good afternoon, Natinan. Good afternoon, Zen. Hello, Raya. Okay, later if you want to answer, if you want to ask questions, comment your name, your number, and your room. Okay, so that I will know from what room or from what is your number. Good afternoon, number 30. Putita, hi. Welcome to IEP English class. Number 12. Hello, number 12. Okay, I think it's time. Let's start. I think it's time to start our lesson today. So before we start, so that everyone will be energized for this afternoon, so that we will not feel sleepy, let's sing a song. Last time we sang a song. Now we are going to sing again. Hello, teacher. Hello, Kurawait. Welcome. So let's sing a song about clocks and about time. Okay? Comment a thumbs up if you can hear it clearly. Okay? So from the song that you heard, what do you think is our lesson for today? Okay? Do you have any idea what is our lesson for today based on the song that I just played? Comment down what you think is our lesson for today. It's all about what? The first one to answer will receive a star from teacher Ivy. Okay, Nichapon, very good. We are going to talk about clocks. Yes, Zen, your answer is also correct. We are going to talk about time. Clocks and time. Or we are going to discuss about telling the time. Okay. Do you know how to tell time? Or do you know how to read a clock? Do you have your own clock, or do you have a watch with you? Do you have a clock at home? Yes or yes? Because I think everyone has a clock. But today we are going to learn how to read the clock so that you will know the time. Okay? But before that, don't you know that before this type of clock, there are a lot of different types of clock from the old times. There are different types of or different kinds of clock. For example, this one. These are some of the examples of the old types of clock. The first picture is a sundial. Okay, everyone, repeat after teacher. Sundial. When you say sundial, you will know, or people from the ancient time or from the old times, they will know the time based on the sun. They will use the sun or the shadow for this one. They will use this clock so that they will know what time is it. Okay, the next one is this. Do you know this one? Have you seen this type of clock? I don't think so, because I haven't seen this type of clock because it's from the old times. This is a water clock. Okay, again, this is a water clock. A water clock, they use water to know the time. This is also used from the ancient times. From the old people, they use water clock. And the third one, everyone look at the picture from the third one. I think you already know what is this. You are familiar with this picture. Do you know what's that? The third one? Do you have that at home? It's called hourglass. Okay, again, repeat after teacher. Hourglass. Yes, Nava, you are correct. Hourglass or a sand glass, it's correct. It's just the same. They use the sand to know the time. I think, do you have like this at home? Because when I was still a child, I saw this type of clock. My grandparents have an hourglass at their house. So I've already seen this type of clock. Yes, Nichapon says yes. Wow. Do you have like this at home? Okay. Now, How about this one? I think you already know this type of clock. I think you have like this in your house. You have this type of clock. What do you think is this type of a clock? Do you have any idea? What is this type of clock? It starts with the letter D. The first one to answer will have a star for teacher. What do you call this type of clock? Okay, Zen, very good. It's a digital clock. Great job. It's a digital clock. So some of you have a digital watch. In a digital clock, the numbers are in digits. You can see the numbers from 1 to 24 or 1 to 12. So if there are digits, it's a what? It's a digital clock. It shows the digits of the time. Digital clock. How about this one? This is the easiest type of clock. I think everyone has this type of clock. You have this at home, you can see this in your at school. Anywhere you go, you can see this type of clock. I have. Whoa. So we have this type of clock at home. How about the others? What do you call this type of clock? It starts with letter A. A clock. Yes, it's a clock. But what type? What do you call this type of clock? Hand? Are you sure, Putita? A clock. Yes, everything is a clock. But what type of clock is this? Let's see who will get the correct answer for this one. The correct answer starts with letter A. Wall clock. Analog. Analog, is it analog? You're almost there, pick. Your answer is almost there. Atomic. Whoa, did you put an atomic clock? It will explode if it's atomic. Wall clock. Yes, it can be considered as a wall clock, battery clock, but this one is called analog clock. Okay, again, everyone repeat after teacher. Analog clock. Yes, so here your answer is correct. Analog clock. When you say analog clock, in an analog clock, you have long hand and short hand. And it has numbers from 1 to 12. The long hand and the short hand turns around the clock. And sometimes it's circle, it's round, it's square, but this type of clock is called analog clock. It has a long hand and a short hand. Okay, now, let's discuss about a clock. First, in knowing the time, we need to know how to tell it. We need to know where the long hand is pointing, where the short hand is pointing. When we say a clock, we use o'clock if on an analog clock, when the big or the yellow hand, if you can see the yellow hand is pointing to the 12, it is, or we will use o'clock. Okay? Again, on an analog clock, when the big hand or the yellow hand is pointing to the 12, it is, or we will use o'clock. Okay, example, this one, it is 3 o'clock. So in a clock, remember, we have long hand and short hand. The long hand tells us how many minutes. Okay? How about the short hand? The long hand, this one, the long hand tells us how many minutes are there in a clock. But how about the short hand? The little hand, the short hand. What time, or if it's pointing to the number, what does it show us? It shows hours, seconds, or minutes? Oh, you already know this one. Last time you answered teacher. If the shorthand is, it's for, yes, Pete, very good, great job. It's for hours. The shorthand tells us the hour. The longhand tells us the minute. And the shorthand tells us the hour. Yes, hour hand or the minute hand. Okay, now, just some trivia questions. I'm sorry, just some trivia questions. Can you still remember how many hours do we have in one day? Last week, I asked you this question. Now, how many, let's see if you can still remember. How many hours are there in one day? Let's see if you can still remember. Johanna, very good. Johanna, great job. Johanna says 24 hours. So there are 24 hours in one day. Okay, correct. Now, how many minutes are there in 1 hour? How many minutes are there in 1 hour? So if you're correct, Nava, you're correct. Kita, Pumipat, Pachanan, number 37, Zen, correct. Okay, Pachanan says 60. Very good. So in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. Yes, great job. Everyone's very smart. Now, how about how many seconds are there in 1 minute? How many seconds are there in 1 minute? How many seconds are there in 1 minute? Okay, it's still the same. It has 60 seconds in 1 minute. Very good. Okay, now let's learn. Let's start learning how to tell the time. Okay, everyone, let's read together. If the long hand is pointing at 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 4, what time is it? Okay, I will show you a clock. The long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 4. What is the time? Remember to answer it in a full sentence. When someone asks you, what time is it? Look at the time. The long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 4. What time is it? So you will answer, it is 4 o'clock. Okay, remember, if the long hand is pointing to the 12, always use the word o'clock. Okay, yes, your answers are correct. That is fantastic. But remember to write the answer in a correct sentence, in a full sentence. You will not just say 4 o'clock. Okay? So if you will answer in a full sentence. You can type, it is 4 o'clock. Okay? Let's see who got the correct answer. Everyone is saying 4 o'clock. How about who can answer it in a full sentence? Let's see who will follow Teacher Ivy's instruction. I will give a star to the person who is following Teacher Ivy's instruction. Again, write your answer in a full sentence. It is 4 o'clock. The correct answer is, it is 4 o'clock. Yes, Nichapon. Very good. Great job. Following instruction. It is 4 o'clock. Okay, next. Next one. If the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 6, what is the time? Okay, again. If the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 6, what is the time? It is, let's see. Okay, it's Nichapon again. Great job. Nichapon from 3/8 says it's 6 o'clock. Very good. Who else? Nava, it is 6 o'clock. Parin says it's 6 o'clock. Correct answer. Great job. Zen, Ing, Johanna, Pacharon. Correct. Your answer is correct. Pachanan. Correct. Kita. Okay, very good. Everyone is a very fast learner. Very fast learner, kids. Next one is if the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 8, what is the time? It is, what is it? What is the time? It's Nichapon again. It's 8 o'clock. Great job. Okay, I will give chance to other students. We have Parin says it is 8 o'clock. Nava or number 18 says it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. Very good. Everyone, almost everyone is following the instruction. Again, write your answer in a full sentence. Tong Tong, please write the full sentence. It is 8 o'clock. But 8 o'clock is correct, but please write it in a correct sentence. It's 8 o'clock. Okay, very good. Very smart students. I am very excited to see all of you come back to school because almost all of you are very smart in answering the teacher IEP. Next one. If the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 3, what time is it? If the long hand is pointing, if the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 3, what time is it? Let's see who's the first one. So we're correct. It is 3 o'clock. Parin is the first one. It is 3 o'clock. Who else? I cannot see everyone's. It's very fast. Who else? Kanasamon. Nichapon, correct. Kita, very good. Johanna, your answer is correct. Pacharaon, very good, correct. Natinan, very good. Your answers are correct. It is 3 o'clock. So you think it's an easy lesson for everyone. Next, if the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 11, what time is it? Again, the long hand is pointing to 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 11th number. What time is it? So here it is 11 o'clock. Very good. Parin says it is 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Very good, everyone. Great job. Everyone's very smart. Teacher Ivy is so happy. Okay. Correct answer. Everyone got correct answer. It's 11. Pacharaon. Tong Tong. Very good. Now Tong Tong is answering it in a full sentence. Very good. Great job. It is 11 o'clock. Pachanan. Pete. Correct. Johanna. Zen. Natinan. Okay. If I haven't read your answer, I'm sorry because the comment section is is very fast. Okay? Next. If the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 1, what time is it? What time is it if the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 1? What time is it? It is 1 o'clock. Okay, let's see who got the correct answer first. Sylvia again. Wow, very good. Who else? Harry, number, I can't see it clearly. I'm sorry. Kanasamo, Nichapon, correct? Wow, Tanisha, your answer is correct. Hachanan, everyone is very smart, very good. The correct answer is, it is 1 o'clock. Now, if the long hand is pointing if the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 5 or to the 5th number of the clock, what time is it? First to answer is Parin. It is 5 o'clock. So here it is 5 o'clock, correct. Ken, very good. Nichapon, correct. Sunday, your answer is correct. Zen, Pomit, Pacharaon, Johanna. Who else? Tong Tong, correct. Kita, okay. Everyone's answer is correct. I will remember those students, or teacher Ivy will remember those students who are answering in the online class. I will give a prize for you when you come back to school. Okay? You will have a prize because everyone's answering in the comment box. Very good. Great job. Okay, next. If the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 7, what time is it? Let's see who will get the first answer. Again, okay, we have here number 5 from 3/6. It says it is 7 o'clock. That is correct. Who else? Parin, very good. Nichapon, Sovier, Pomipat, Johanna, Tanya Wong, Zen. Okay, almost everyone got it. Oh no, not almost, but everyone got the correct answer. It is 7 o'clock. Okay. Now, if the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 10, what time is it? If the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 10, what time is it? Okay, let's see. Parin, is it Parin again? Parin. Pacharaon, correct? It is 10 o'clock. Okay, now is it easy? Okay, let's give others a chance to answer. Kiawan, number 34 from 3/8, correct? Diawong, very good. Ing, Kita, number 47. Solir, Kiawan, very good. Your answers are correct. The time is, it is 10 o'clock. Okay, next. If the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 2nd or to the 2, what time is it? It is, let's see, it is, what's the time? Let's see. Yes, Nichapon got it first. It is 2 o'clock. Karin, very good. Number 5, correct. Sylvia, correct. Ing, correct. Sunday, P. Who else? Oh, Elmo. Okay, everyone got the correct answer. It is 2 o'clock. I think it's very easy for you. This lesson is very easy for you. So this is in the first unit of your of our book. Okay, now if the long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 9th, what is the time? Oh, very fast. You're very fast, Tanya Wong. It is 9 o'clock. Ichapon, correct? Pumipat, the first one is Tanya Wong. Very good. Karin, Conchamon, Zen. Okay, everyone got it correct. The long hand is pointing to the 12, short hand to the 9, and it is 9 o'clock. Okay, the last one. If the long hand is pointing to the 12, and the short hand is pointing to the 12 also. So what do you think is the time? Okay, the first one is Tong Tong. Wow, I'm so happy. Tong Tong says it is 12 o'clock. Okay, everyone's very fast in typing. Very good. Very fast. I cannot see everyone's answer. Don't worry, because I will give extra points to those students who are answering in the comment box. Later, I will watch the video again and I will give extra points for those students. Okay? Now, it's time for us to know the daily routines. And what time do we do those routines? Since we already know how to tell the time using the o'clock time. So, do you think it's easy? Is it easy? I want to ask you. Sophie says copy paste. Yes, you can just copy paste and change the number so that it's easy for you to answer. Now, this one. Is it easy? The lesson is easy? Is it easy for you to tell the time? Do you now know how to tell the time? Yes? Yes or yes? I think it's a very easy lesson and it's easy to understand. And I know that Pratong 3 students are very smart. So I think you already understand. Or easy, yes. Easy, very good. It's easy. Now, let us learn about the daily routines and what time do we do those routines. Okay, so I will show you a picture and in the picture there is also a time. Okay, and you will answer it in a full sentence. Example, the first one. What do you think is the boy doing? Okay, this one is a bonus, okay? I wake up at what time? At 6 o'clock. Okay, so when you say the time, you write at 6 o'clock or at 7 o'clock. Okay, I get up. Yes, that's correct. I get up at 6 o'clock. That's also correct. You can use get up or wake up. Now you will answer with the routine. You will not just say sleep or get up or wake up. You will say, I wake up at 6 o'clock. Okay, how about everyone? What time do you wake up? Since now you are not going to school. What time do you wake up every day? Do you wake up at 7? You wake up at 8? Oh, Tana Sawadi says, he or she wakes up at 8 o'clock. Wow, you have a lot of time to sleep. I wake up at 6 o'clock. Wow, very early. How about the others? What time do you wake up? For me, I wake up at around 6:30 in the morning or 7 sometimes. I wake up at 6:30. Navas wakes up at 6:30. Wow, very early. 8:30. 7 o'clock. Picture on says 7 o'clock. You wake up at 7 o'clock. I wake up at 8 o'clock. Wow. Ing Ing has a lot of time to sleep. Also Zen have a lot of time to sleep. What? So we're 5 o'clock? Wow, it's very early. You wake up at 5 o'clock. Okay, now, next one. How about this one? What is he doing? He is, or I clean my teeth, or I brush my teeth. At what time? I clean my teeth at, please write the full sentence. I clean my teeth at what time? I wake up at 7:15. Wow, a very exact time. I wake up at 7:15. Brush the teeth. Yes, correct. Brush the teeth is correct. But, okay, you're right. I clean my teeth at, or I brush my teeth. Nava, very good. I brush my teeth at 7 o'clock. Very good. Or I clean my teeth at 7 o'clock. Brush or clean my teeth, it's just the same. Your answers are still correct. How about the others? What time do you brush your teeth in the morning? I brush my teeth at 7 o'clock. Wow. 7 o'clock. Okay. Okay, your answers are correct. 7 o'clock is correct. But please write the action or the daily routine. So the first one who got it right is, I forgot who got it right first. Okay, next picture. Now this one. The boy, or what is he doing? Or start your answer with, I go to school at blank o'clock. What time does the boy go to school? Please write the correct or the full sentence. I go to school at blank o'clock. If your answer is just 8 o'clock, I will not consider your answer. Okay, we have Zen. Zen says, I go to school at 8 o'clock. Great job. Zen is listening to teacher Ivy. Very good. He is writing the full sentence. Who else? Number 5 from 3/6. Great job. I go to school at 8 o'clock. How about the other students? Now, since we are not still at school, but last time when you are still Platoon 2, when you go to school, what time do you usually go to school? What time do you go to school? Eight o'clock. Say, I go to school at what time? I go to school at 7:30. Oh, Ing go to school at 7:30. Johanna, 8 o'clock. Pete, I go to school at 7 o'clock. Wow. I go to school at 7:30. I go to school at 8 o'clock. 7:45. Okay. Everyone go to school early in the morning, around 7, right? Also teacher. Okay, now let's proceed. I read a book at what time? I read a book, or type the full sentence. I read a book at, look at the clock. The long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is pointing to the 10. I read a book at just 10 o'clock. Please write the full sentence. I read a book at, okay, we have Sunday. I read a book at 10 o'clock. Very good, great job. I read a book at 10 o'clock. We also have Zen. Your answer is correct. Parin. Nichapon. Very good. Great job. Okay, I can't read everyone's answer, but very good. I read a book at 10 o'clock. Your answer is correct. How about the others? Do you read a book in your house since you're not going to school? Do you have, when it's your free time, do you read a book? When it's your free time, do you read books when you have your free time? I read the book at night, but I don't remember the o'clock or the time. Okay. Inging says, I read a book at night, but I don't remember the time. That's good that you are reading a book. It's good to read a book because it widens your imaginations and you can learn a lot of things when you read a book. I read a book at 10 o'clock. Okay, Pukan, your answer is correct. How about the others? Do you read a book? Do you like story books or any type of book? Others read a book that has animes on it, right? I can see a lot of students reading manga, right? I know some of you want to read a manga or reads a manga book. Okay, now let's proceed. How about this one? I eat lunch at what time? The long hand is pointing to the 12 and the short hand is also pointing to the 12. So, I eat lunch at what time? I eat lunch at what time? Everyone, look at the clock. Nichapon, very good. I eat lunch at noon. Okay, noon or what's the time? What's the o'clock? I eat lunch at 12 o'clock. Very good, Sunday. Who else? Zen. Very good. Suvir, correct. Very good. Parin. Okay, so I eat lunch at 12 o'clock. How about the others? What time do you eat your lunch? If you're at school, you eat your lunch around 10:50 to 11, right? 11 or 11 o'clock in the morning. I eat lunch at 12 o'clock. How about the others? Now that you are at home, what time do you eat your lunch? Today, what time did you eat your lunch today? Eat lunch at 12. I eat lunch at 11 o'clock. Wow. Now let's not talk about lunch because you are making me hungry. Okay, next picture. Next is, okay, how about this one? I play with my friends. I play with my friends at blank o'clock. I play with my friends at what time? Look at the clock. Long hand is pointing to the 12. Short hand is pointing to the 1. Today, I eat lunch at 11:30. Wow, good for you, Zen. I play with my friends at 1 o'clock. Very good, Nichapon. I play with my friends at 1 o'clock. Okay. Very good. Now we only have 5 minutes left. Let's just finish this one. I go home at what time? I go home at what time? I go home at, look at the long hand. The long hand is pointing to the 12. Short hand is pointing to the 3. I go home at 3 o'clock. Very good. I go home at 3 o'clock. Okay, I do my homework. I do my homework at 4 o'clock. How about this one? I help my mom at in cooking at 5 o'clock. And this one is I watch TV. I watch TV at what time? Everyone look at the time. Yes, I help my mom at 5 o'clock. Very good. Next, I watch TV at what time? What time do you watch TV? Okay, it's 6 o'clock. And I eat dinner with my family at 7 o'clock. Okay, I think that is just it for today. This is the last one. No, I think I still have. Okay, last one is I take a shower at 8 o'clock. And then the last one is I go to bed at what time? I go to bed at what time? What time do you go to bed? I go to bed at 9 o'clock. And now it's time to sleep. But do not sleep because we are still in a class. Okay. So I think that is it for today, class. I hope you learned something. I hope now you can tell time using longhand and shorthand. Sorry, I'm sorry, so I'm late. I'm really sorry. It's okay. You can just review the lesson. Okay, you're a student from 3/3. This class is only for 3/6, 3/7, and 3/8. So this is IEP English class again. Okay, again, it's time to say goodbye to everyone. Thank you so much for listening to teacher. I hope you learned a lot of things. Comment heart if you had fun in our class today, if you learned something new, if you learned a lot of things. Comment a heart or an emoji, anything emoji, before we say goodbye. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for listening. See you soon. See you again tomorrow. Bye.